I recently did a video on Beto O'Rourke's announcement where he announced that he was running for president in 2020, and in that video I analyzed what is he running on and why is he running. My conclusion in that video was that his speech was a giant word salad and that he was hunting for donors and attention. Well, a video came out today that definitely suggests that Beto O'Rourke is hunting for donors. Let's take a look at that video and then we'll talk about it.
Up on that.
Would you select large dollar fundraisers, or you will not do large dollar fundraisers?
I'm not planning to do large dollar fundraisers.
But are you ruling them out?
At this moment, no. We're right now we're ruling out taking any PAC money, any lobbyist money ever. I have no large dollar fundraisers planned, and I don't plan to do them.
So I want you to pay very careful attention to this response because it was very fast, but in that one response, he managed to contradict himself at least 2 times. So let's take a look at how he answered here. The question was, do you plan on ruling out large dollar fundraisers? And he said, at this moment, no. And then, quote, right now, we're ruling out taking any PAC money, any lobbyist money ever. I have no large dollar fundraisers planned, and I don't plan to do them. So he starts his response with saying, I'm not ruling out large fundraisers, but then at the very end of the statement, he comes across as if he's ruling out large dollar fundraisers. Now, I understand that the rules regarding donations for presidents is a little weird right now. So let me clarify how this works, how the system works. You can take 3 types of donations. You can take PAC money, which is special interest money. You can take corporate donations, large dollar donations from corporations, and because Citizens United had ruled that corporations are people, which is crazy, I know, but we have a Republican Supreme Court, and they just decided to rule that way. And you can also take donations from ordinary citizens. So corporations can donate over $100,000. It's a giant amount, and it's absolutely crazy, in my opinion. And so you can say, for example, I'm taking no corporate PAC money. And if you say I'm not taking any corporate PAC money, you can still take large donations from large companies and then do their bidding. And so let me give you guys an example of who's doing that. Kamala Harris. If you go to her website, she has this little warning at the top of, it's kind of funny. It says, I am not taking any corporate PAC money. And I did a video on her where I suggested that just because you're not taking any PAC money doesn't necessarily mean that you're running a clean election. And so Beto O'Rourke kind of came across the same way. He said, I'm not taking any PAC money. That's a very specific thing to say. He's also saying that he doesn't want to take any lobbyist money. He didn't say large corporations, and he didn't rule out large dollar fundraisers where he, maybe wants to convince Google to donate $100,000 or convince Amazon to donate $100,000 so that he can lower their taxes to 0%. Yeah, guys, that's incredibly troubling. The fact that he contradicted himself in the same response, to me, is amazing. That should be red flags to anyone who wants to vote for a clean election. Yikes. So understand that what Beto O'Rourke is going for, he's definitely trying to go for large dollar donations from corporations, not PAC money necessarily, because it's easy to say no to PAC money. And to give you guys an example real quick, one more example, Kamala Harris, when she ran in 2018 for Senate, she took very, very little PAC money. Bernie Sanders takes very little PAC money, but at the same time, they can take large donations. So if you look at, for example, Open Secrets provides a list of all the donors of any candidate that's running either in 2018 or 2020 or so on. And you get to see all of the people that have donated. And it's crazy. You can see Kamala Harris is absolutely taking corporate money. It's not corporate PAC money, but it's corporate money. So we have to be very careful of what Beto O'Rourke is doing. If you think that he's some sort of progressive, just understand that you might want to just be safe and play with Bernie Sanders. Even though Beto O'Rourke is good with Instagram and Twitter or whatever, and Bernie Sanders isn't that great at live videos, and same thing with Elizabeth Warren. If you haven't seen that video, it's hilarious with a beer. But just stick with Bernie Sanders. Like, don't, just because he's a progressive, don't split the vote. Just go to Bernie Sanders.